Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, and we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream, and welcome to the round of 32. 32 teams remain in this World Cup. There can only be one winner. Both of these teams looking to get their track to the finals started with a win here today. Of course, this is officially win or go home now, guys. There is no more draws. There are no more 0-0s. If we end up with 0-0 or a tied game at the end of the 90 minutes, we will be getting extra time. And if we are still tied after the extra time, we will be getting penalty shootouts. That is what is happening here today. So moving forward here today, guys, they are changing the gaps between games. We are now seeing 4-hour windows in between games because there could be an extra 30 minutes with 2 halves added on, and there could be penalty shootouts as well. No more draws, says Mrs. Dagular. No more draws in this World Cup. Let's pull up our chat overlay. See who is in our chat today. What's going on, guys? We've got J-Dog Vids, Mrs. Jagular, Mr. Mojo. Mike saying this could be, Mr. Mojo says this could be a 5-hour game. Mike says someone cheated on the tie call, LOL. Ashley saying I knew it was going to be a red tie today. Of course, we're dressed up for Canada. We're dressed up for Canada. Shout out to Courtney. What up, Courtney? We got Robert in the chat. Frymeister saying hello. That boy Joey says what is up. Cool, cool, cool. Hello to the blind one. Blind one, what's going on, man? Hazer saying hello as well. Yellow tie. You guys were picking on the tie today. Someone said no shirt. Hazer 420 popping in for South Africa, it looks like. Should be a great game here today. Mike, I see you. Mike 7503 also in this chat. Jason says what's up. Beard saying hello. CJ Banning saying hi. Chemo, hello, sir. Victoria, high five to you. What's going on, Victoria? How are you today? What? Look at all these beautiful faces in today's chat. Look at all these beautiful faces in today's chat. Dave Bonds, what's going on? Look at that beautiful guitar right there. Gotta love that Les Paul body. Shout out to Macronicle saying my country, Canada, World Cup knockout game first time. First time for everything, huh? Nice. Michael's in the chat. What up, Michael? DJ Gene saying hello. What's going on, DJ Gene? Betty saying, oh, Canada. What's up, Betty? How are you? Cool. Awesome. Okay, folks, couple things. First things first, let's take a look at this schedule. 6 days, 16 games. That is the round of 32. Today there is 1 game, Canada-South Africa. Tomorrow there will be 3. Tomorrow, Brazil, Japan, Germany, Paraguay, Netherlands, Morocco. Then on Tuesday, we'll have 3 more games. Ivory Coast versus Norway, France versus Sweden, Mexico versus Ecuador. On Wednesday, 3 more games, England, DR Congo, Belgium, Senegal, USA versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. On Thursday will be Spain, Austria, Portugal, Croatia, Switzerland, Algeria. And on Friday, by the way, Thursday might be a day that's going to be tricky for me. I don't have baby coverage this day, and I cannot leave baby unattended for this giant window, so I may not be able to cover some games on Thursday, but everything else I should be good. Friday here, guys, Egypt, Australia, Argentina, Cape Verde, Cabo Verde, and Colombia versus Ghana. That is going to be the World Cup schedule moving forward for the next 6 days. It's almost gone, guys. World Cup came and went. We're already at the knockouts. After Friday, we will have 16 teams left. Then a few days after that, we'll be down to 8, down to 4, down to just 2. So it's happening, and it's happening quick. Every game is do or die for everyone. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, guys, here is the South Africa unit. South Africa squad here today. Taking a look at it, guys. You've got Makkopa as your front striker. First thing I noticed when I made this roster here today, guys, there is no Lyle Foster playing up front. So, yeah, we're going to see South Africa playing with a different group here. But evidence Makkopa. Then on the left-hand side is Oswin Apollos. In the middle as your center attacking mid wearing number 10, Mofokeng. Mofokeng. Yes, I know. We're moving forward here. Maseko on the right-hand side. Sitole on the defensive mid on the left. Mokoena as your defensive mid on the right. You'll have Madiba as your left back. Your two center backs today are Mbakazi and Okon. Then, of course, your right back for today is Mu Dao. Your goalkeeper for today, Ronwin Williams. This is South Africa. This will be South Africa. Okay. All right. Cool. Tight. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, I got to update the I knew I was forgetting something. Got to update this down here. Scrolling text. Easy fix. Get the odds, money line, all the fun stuff updated for you guys. Canada, South Africa should actually be a really good match today, guys, because neither of these two teams are, you know, like that superstar world caliber class clubs on them. But neither of these two teams are really, you know, that bad either. They're both pretty good. They can both get a win here and there. I do believe that Canada is the better of the two halves. But on any given day, it takes one good game or one bad game for Canada, and this could all be over here quickly. So let's see if this squad for Canada can get her done. For Villarreal, you've got Oluwaseyi on the left-hand side. So Tani Olu, we see a lot of Kyle Larin there. We'll probably see Kyle Larin get substituted in around the 70th minute for Olu at some point, but that'll be your striker on the front left. Striker on the front right there is Jonathan David. Your line, your middle line here, your midfield players, Liam Miller, Stefan Eustachio, Nathan Saliba, and Tajan Buchanan on the right-hand side. A lot of good teams baked in through in here, guys. Juventus, Villarreal, Los Angeles FC. You got two Villarreal players on this squad. You've got a Marseille player there as well. There is one name I forgot, or one team I forgot here for Bombito, but we're going to get to that right now. So, Bombito plays for, well, let's go through these in order. On the left-hand side is Richie Larea. Then you've got Derek Cornelius. People just call him Derek. Moise Bombito going to be your center back on the right-hand side. And I don't have the club listed there, but I do have the club's crest. That is the crest of OGC. Nice. And then Alistair Johnson on the right-hand side as the right back with Maxime Crepeau as the goalkeeper today for Canada. Good? Copy? Capiche? Merci beaucoup, c'est la vie. What are some other French things I know? I don't know. I think that's it. That might be the limit of it. Je ne parle pas français. I say that all the time. That's okay. Okay. All right, guys. South Africa and Canada here today. Taking a look at the last 3 games played. Both clubs have played 3 games to get to this point. And in those 3 games, Canada has a clear advantage when it comes to shots and shots on goal. When it comes to actual goals, they scored 8 goals, 6 in one game, but 8 goals over 3 games. They've had 3 assists on those 8 goals. They are averaging 1,292 passes per game, which is slightly higher than South Africa. Passing accuracy, dead even for both sides, but big chances, more corner kicks, all of that advantage to Canada. So offensively, there's not much to compare here. Canada is the better team offensively from a 3-game sample size. But it is, you know, just a 3-game sample size. Defensively, still some areas that Canada is better in when it comes to holding their opponents to fewer shots and fewer shots on goal. Looks like South Africa has conceded 35 shots, 10 of which were on goal. The keeper did have to make 6 saves. Looks like 3 of those got through. And on the other side, Canada only had to defend against 16 shots compared to the 35 for South Africa, 8 of which were on target. 3 saves for the keeper there for Crepo. Goals against Crepo, though, they did give up 3 goals. 3 goals to 8, good goal differential there. When it comes to tackles, more tackles for Canada. When it comes to interceptions and fouls, fewer fouls for South Africa, more interceptions for South Africa. Guys, the goal differential here, Canada's in a good spot. Africa comes into this game with a goal differential of -1. You heard that right. In this World Cup, they have only scored 2 goals. They have conceded 3 goals. And, of course, because the way the cup is built, they still managed to get through. Now, South Africa picked up 5 yellow cards and 2 red cards. 2 red cards in the very opening game. They played with 9 players in Game 1 against Mexico. That was wild. We covered that. We also covered all of the Canada games so far in this World Cup, guys. We're locked in, brother. We've been here. We've done this before. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Chad Barry. What up, Chad? Shout out to Betty. Looks like Philosophical Difference says, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Canada. Preston's in the chat. What up, Preston? How are you? Cape Suzanne saying go, Canada. Ashley Deverick saying, Mario, I couldn't get enough of your intro song. Rock and roll. Love it. Betty saying, yeah, boys, let's get it. Destructocron in the chat. Hello, Destructocron. Michael Mack, fist bumps to you, my friend. Michael Mack, back for more. Cool. All right, guys. Annoying Spores in the chat. Where did the team go? Where did they go? I don't know. Well, there's the bracket, guys. It is behind me. Kickoff is in about 3 minutes here, so kickoff any moment now. The knockout stages are here. If Canada advances, they'll wait on the other side to see who wins between the Netherlands and Morocco. Netherlands and Morocco will play, I believe that says the 29th. I think that's tomorrow night's game. But again, we've got the schedule right here. Really, I know that Netherlands and Morocco are watching this closely. Tomorrow it is Netherlands and Morocco, 8 p.m. all times, Central Standard Times, guys. 12 p.m. is Brazil, Japan. Germany, Paraguay at 3:30, so that's a 3.5-hour gap. And then a 4.5-hour gap between that start time and the start time for the Netherlands versus Morocco. Men versus boys, says Singularity Anomaly. The Friendly Ghost says, does anyone think that this game will be decided on penalties? I personally do not think this game will be decided on penalties. I believe that South Africa is going to fall to Canada as what should happen. But that's just me. That's just what I think. Here are some of the odds, guys, at the bottom of the screen. Pluses, minuses. It's not even that big of a spread. Canada, slight favorites in this game, guys. -120 for Canada. That's not really that big of a gap between the two. A draw, I don't even know why that's an option. There should not be an option for a draw. There cannot be a draw, so that makes no sense to me, and that is pulled directly from CBS.com. Please, do not put your money on a draw. You're not going to get it. Okay, folks, it's time for kickoff. Just a few seconds away. We will get extra time if needed. Shout out to Tracy in the chat. Tracy, welcome. Reggio, welcome, dude. Canada, South Africa, let's get it. Godfather says Canada can't hit a single. Let's see who will qualify. They have both qualified to be here now. It is the round of 32, folks. It is time. It is do or die for both of these teams. There is no more room for error, no more room for mistakes, and no more Mr. Nice Guy. Canada got to show up here in this game. Let's see it. Opening kickoff right now. Looks like we are going to need to set our delay. Opening kickoff is for Canada. Canada, interestingly enough, is wearing blue and not red. This will be played backwards. It's because they're technically the away team, which is crazy pants. Let's do this. We'll do the Twitch feed. All right, guys. Looks like it's on the back line right now. The game has officially started here. Game has officially started. We're going to situate the screen appropriately. For those of y'all who have never seen this channel before, welcome. My name is Mario. I am going to get you guys a full graphic here that y'all can see for this game. It will, should be pretty helpful here. There we go. Sweet. Okay. It should be pretty helpful. You should be able to see exactly what is going on this pitch right now. This is pretty darn close to real time here at this point. We do have a minor delay set up right now. We've got a throw-in coming in for South Africa as this game gets started down below. I've got to update the scrolling graphic, the slide deck here. Our slide deck for today is South Africa. So there you go. South Africa at the bottom of the screen. I'll start my clock as well. We are 90 seconds into this match. 90 seconds into this match, and it looks like Canada is on the attack, approaching the attacking third. A run to the left-hand side, a pass to the left-hand side. Miller loses his balance, but finds someone out there to help. Looks like Olu's got some space inside the box. Oluwaseyi outside the box. Defense coming in from the South African squad, but Miller is there to bail him out, so Liam Miller gets the ball, plays it backwards, back to Olu they go. Liam Miller's got it on the sideline. Tackle coming in from South Africa. A throw-in awarded to Canada. 2 minutes are gone. Canada approaching the attacking third. In the attacking third, Mario spilled a ton of hot water all over his desk, but he needs to stay focused. Hopefully my sound system does not go out. That was all of my hot tea. I literally spilled the tea. Son of a bee. That's okay. It's all good. Damn, I spelt them on my freaking Ray-Ban Metas. Yikes. Okay, 2.5 minutes into this game. I should have had a lid on that. Damn it, I knew better than that. These aren't prescription, so we should be good. Canada with the ball. They've won it back. They're in the defensive half right now of the pitch here. Canada going to start to play this forward. This is what I look like with glasses on. And it's stolen back by South Africa. South Africa's on the move in the middle of the pitch right now. Played backwards right now, and it's going to be, looks like Madiba. Plays back to Mbakazi. Mbakazi back to Williams, the goalkeeper, and then it's out now to Okon. Backwards we go again. South Africa going to play on the back line with their goalkeeper and the defense. Williams tries to send this into the attacking area, but Canada will come up with possession. Here's a pass from Estacio. Estacio gives to Miller. Miller on the sideline here. He is currently pressed by Madu. Madu forces Miller into a pass. That is going to be a safe pass, and Canada now plays back into their defensive area once again. Canada going to reset. Canada going to reset. Mario going to reset his station since he spilt all this damn tea on a bunch of expensive equipment. Big old bozo. Run on the right-hand side now. Played in the middle for Canada. Looks like Miller. Scratch that. Looks like Buchanan has it here. Buchanan pushes over a South African player. There is the whistle. Whistle coming in. And it looks like a free kick will be awarded to South Africa. All right, let's see if I can't get you guys some possession data here. Should be helpful for getting you a better picture. Rosters are down below, so if you are not familiar with the Canadian or the South African roster, you can keep an eye on the bottom, guys. Familiarize yourselves with jersey numbers. Familiarize yourself with faces and names. If the names are too small, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom on in. That'll be scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. A ball played up the middle. It's going to be nicked right there by the Canadian defense. That's going to make the ball bounce around. They try to play this out to the left side, and it looks like Canada will be giving South Africa a very dangerous throw-in here as they approach the attacking third. So, throw-in, you can see it at the top of the screen. It'll be thrown in back towards midfield. The throw-in results with the ball at the opposite side of the field. It's played back to the defensive lineman. Pressure coming in. Looks like Olu is really fighting to break through right there. And Canada mixed up here, getting in the blender in midfield right now, trying to get this ball through the engine room. Looks like South Africa won't be able to get it through there. This is going to be an interesting ball forward. Okay, South Africa on the attack. Ball here played towards the middle. A chance right now, maybe Maseko. No, this is Mofokeng. You heard me right. There's a shot from deep. It'll challenge the keeper. Spilled back out into the penalty area. Good save by Crepo. Good save, not a great one. Counterattack, maybe. We can see Jonathan David get there. Jonathan David now. A counterattack for Canada. Foot comes in, and a throw-in now will be awarded to Canada. Canada on the attack here. Okay. Back and forth we go. Little Canada, little South Africa, little salt, little pepper. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Nick, the Godal Bach, in the chat. Edu Crosshands, Chemo saying hello. Cowboy Bill, what's going on? Tracy saying hello. Tay, what up, Tay? DT saying, hey, bro, get ready for this South Africa win. Miller into the box. It's cleared out by South Africa. A chance again for Canada. No! As it goes over the bar. Free kick will be awarded now to South Africa, folks. Shout out to Mike G. Shout out to Ashley Deverick. We've got Freimeister saying, I want to see some nutmeg right there. Let's see if they do. Paprika, says Courtney. Godfather says, I guess you are at Canada, says Godfather. No, not necessarily. I'm more at host. And I know technically Canada is a host country. But this game is happening on American soil here, just so y'all know. This game is happening in Los Angeles at SoFi. The opening game of the round of 32, it is Canada with possession. Bombito brings it up, looks to the left, plays back to Crepo. Crepo shows off the leg strength here, tries to put this with all muscle up forward, does a good job of getting it to the opposite side here. Buchanan is going to get a talking to from the official right now. Buchanan threw himself down on top of one of the South African defenders, threw himself down on Mbakazi, and so it's going to be a goal kick. Looks like the ball went through the goal line there. Mike G, cheers, dude. Appreciate ya. Mbakazi now with it. My cheat sheet is now wet from the spilled tea. Played to the left-hand side. Mbakazi is now on a run. Plays this one now to Modiba. Mbakazi to the center. Here is Ronwen Williams. He plays it to Madu. Madu to Ocon. Back to Madu. And back to Williams. Dangerous play here inside the 6-yard box. The keeper plays it back. Here's a clearance from the South African line. They were trying to pull some of those Canadian attackers towards that area so they could force a counterattack. Instead, it's Canada with the counterattack. Miller over the ball. Miller waits for some support. He lays this to the left. A chance right now for Canada. The shot will be blocked. And we've got a corner kick now coming up for Canada. Okay, all right. Good play forward here. Richie Larea, excuse me. Richie Larea able to force a corner here. 9 minutes are gone. Canada gets their first corner of the day. Estacio sets the ball in the corner. Corner kick coming up. You can see it at the bottom of the screen. Hand goes up for Estacio. Corner kick comes in. It's to the back post, and it goes over everybody's head right there. This ball will continue to roll, and it will be saved. Ooh, shoulder check right here. No whistle from the officials. I think a late whistle does come in. Late whistle does come in right now. Shout out to Francisco. What up, Francisco? We got Sasha Hoffman saying, what up, buddy? How you doing, Sasha? Sasha Hoffman checks back in. Welcome back. South Africa with possession. It's going to be Makopa. And all the way back, we've got South Africa on their back line again. Played out to the left-hand side. Apollos plays it forward. Nice boot right here. Played right towards the middle. A chance now. Modiba in the corner plays this one once more. Big challenge coming in. Strong challenge coming in from Buchanan. Great job. Jonathan David gets a touch. And now in the middle of the pitch, it's stolen back by South Africa. The through ball was not anticipated by the receiver there. So it'll be wrapped up here by the Canadian keeper and pitched out to the left-hand side. Jonathan David tries to put this forward here for Liam Miller. Challenge coming in from the defense of South Africa, and they get all ball on the play. South Africa tries to advance the ball forward. Instead, it finds a blue jersey with the Canadian logo on it. I think that might be closer to black than blue. And just like that, a lot of back-and-forth action. Pass accuracy probably not as high as Canada would like it. South Africa doing a great job of clogging up the traditional passing lanes. Now, offensively, they are a bit anemic here. We've seen a couple of chances. They fizzled out. Nothing as pressing as what we've seen from the Canada side. Back to the keeper, played to the right. Williams gives to Madu. Madu to the center. And dangerous play right there. Sitole almost loses it. And out on the right-hand side, Maseko slips on the pitch. Throw-in will be awarded to Canada. Canada will throw this ball in. It's on the back line here. Canada gets the ball back. Cross-stitch saying remember to like and subscribe. Philosophical difference saying no, Los Angeles, California. Maxime Crepeau will roll the ball forward here, keeping it on the deck to Bombito. Bombito to the right. Here's a run. Good, strong run on the right-hand side from Johnston. Johnston, top of the box. Nice move. Bad first touch. Poor first touch on that play right there. Could not control the pass. It came in with haste. And a great pass to Tani Oluwaseyi. Couldn't get it. So Olu couldn't control the pass. It forces a turnover here. South Africa gets the ball back, and it's Mbakazi with the ball at his feet. Mbakazi looks to the right. Folks, we are 12 and a half minutes into the first knockout game of the World Cup. Welcome to Football Nation. My name is Mario. If this is your first time watching, welcome. South Africa pressure, man on. Got to clear this one. Played to the right-hand side. Looks like having to clear the line. It's going to be booted well up the pitch. There was a South African jersey there waiting for it, so a nice pass to Apollos. Another pass here to Mofokeng. Mofokeng plays this forward here. Let's see, a chance to shoot. No. Here we go. A chance for Mofo. To the left now. A chance for, looks like Modiba. Nice footwork from Modiba. Modiba plays this dangerous area in the box. The keeper, the ref might have gotten a piece of that. No whistle from the official. Okay, so the danger has been forced away from that 18-yard box. Canada trying to clamp the box down. Nice pass. Great vision there from Jonathan David to pick out Liam Miller in the box. Got a chance, and a tackle has to be made there. Should have let it rip. Fantastic vision on that play from Jonathan David to just play that forward wide open on the run. Liam Miller should have done more with that ball. A great chance, big chance wasted there. That was a really good chance, y'all. Anybody watching that in real time would agree. Beautiful through ball. Liam Miller wide open, completely onside. Hey, no legs, says Tracy. So a corner kick coming in for Canada now. They might be changing this. It looked like it was going to be a corner. And instead, it's going to be a goal kick. So goal kick coming in instead of the corner as we approach the 15-minute mark. Shout out to Got Him Coach. Welcome in. Shout out to Deborah Hennessy saying, not sure why Canada hasn't been stronger since South Africa has been weak so far. Canada 2-0. I think that's a accurate guess right there. Jules saying, where's Mario? I'm right here, Jules. Where are you? Here's Maxime Crepeau. picking the ball up right now. Shout out to Willie. Shout out to you, Willie. Appreciate you. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Through ball once again. Great challenge this time, but I guess it wasn't great. It was good, not great. A pass from Olu to Jonathan David. The defense coming in. A chance now for Buchanan, and Buchanan seems to poke this away. Jonathan David had the ball in the box, bro. 15 yards out, the legs came in. Buchanan, I think this might be a corner kick. Jonathan David also needed to do better on that play. Buchanan then chased down the defense here. Who touched this last? It might be a corner after all, guys. So Canada with a corner kick coming up now. 15 minutes are gone. Steve Tortola, welcome in. Data Gaming Site, welcome back. Shout out to all of you guys. Alec M is in the chat. Deborah, cheers. Estacio, hand is up. Corner for Canada. Will this be dangerous? The corner is in. This looks good. A shot off the volley, and no. Goal kick coming up again. The ball finds Jonathan David inside the box. That's the man you want shooting here. He misses the target on the shot. Didn't have to do much except put it on target. There was a defender standing in front of the face of goal, so it might have had to been a little more special of a strike. Instead, we end up with a reset here. All right, so reset, folks. South Africa sends this into the attacking half. Who will possess? Looks like it is going to sail over everybody, and a poorly placed kick results in a throw-in now for Canada. Canada to throw it in, it's Alistair Johnston. Johnston, Johnston, forward. Jonathan David gets a touch on it. It's popped up in the air right here. This looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Canada. Canadian throw-in once again. Alistair Johnston one more time. Johnston to throw in. Shout out to Jim Crutcher. Ed Jean, Godfather, Philosophical Differences, and all of you in the chat. Canada over the ball. Looks like Olu going to miss this one. A chance here becomes a throw-in once again. Quick throw-in here, and Canada loses it. So Canada loses it. A battle for possession at midfield right now. There are more Canadian players in the area. They will put this on the ground and control. Estacio, Miller. Backwards right now, looks like Cornelius Bombito. So Derek to Bombito, Johnston in the middle. Play. Jonathan David gives a nice little pass right here on the run. Maybe a chance for Larea. No, Larea can't get it. And then Miller loses it. Double team coming in, splits the defense here. Looks like, or splits the offense. South Africa going to have to make it work from their own half of midfield. Ooh, okay. They are getting the ball moved around well here. Can South Africa do more than just keep away? I'm seeing, South Africa makes some pressures forward. Actually, let's get some more solid data for y'all. Looks like Canada has 2 total shots here today. South Africa has 1. We can see a little more here when it comes to actual shots and shots on target. Both shots for Canada have missed the target. And Crepo has been challenged in this game. You're seeing that on the bottom right-hand side, guys. Extra information down here for y'all. We'll go back to the possession because I think that's the most valuable piece of information right now to explain the pace of the game right now. Canada not controlling the ball very well. You can see the numbers right now. It has been all South Africa as far as control. This is going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in now. Canada, a throw-in. Looks like they're going to get back to business. Well, it looked like Johnston wanted to get back to business quickly. The rest of the team was like, can we take a second here? So the throw-in goes in. Saliba is going to be tripped. And so Nathan Saliba se cae en la cancha. Nathan Saliba. Free kick coming in now for Canada. Data Gaming saying maybe a miracle for South Africa, but no offense to their national squad. Fist bump, says Data Gaming. What up, Data? I see you, brother. Nice job there by RSA. Great job there by the South African team to get the ball back, but they give it away in a hurry. Don't know why they were so eager to give the ball away. But Canada has it once again as we hit the 20-minute mark. 20 minutes are gone. We've got 25 here. 25 here left to go in this half. 25 minutes left to play in the first half of this game. South Africa has the ball inside their own box. They'll play this to the left. Mbakazi. To the right here, looks like Okon. Madu. Forward here to Maseko, and Maseko going to lose it. Good play there by Miller. One touch right now. Here comes a chance. Larea. Whistle comes in. Looks like it's a foul, and we've got looks like a free kick coming in for Canada. Jessica Alba. Alba's in the house. It was Luisayu who got his legs taken out from under him. A tackle coming in as Olu gets the legs taken out from under him. A dangerous free kick here, guys. Everybody, here you go. I did not know that got him, Coach. I did not know that. Property. Hello, Property. Property refurb and flip is in the chat. All righty, folks. Here comes the set piece. A chance is at the hands of the keeper. It rolled off his back and not his head. A beautiful chance there. A set piece. Oh, it did get a piece. Looks like it did get headed in the right way. Derek Cornelius. Ooh, is going to give up positioning here. Cornelius missed the shot. Now he gives up positioning to South Africa. South Africa inside the box. It's played back. A chance to shoot. It's going to be blocked inside the penalty area, and they will reset at midfield. It is South Africa taking another shot at Canada now. South Africa plays this up the middle. South Africa now looking like they are, as soon as I was going to get hyped for them, it's taken and then given right back. So South Africa going to reset. Canada will clear the danger here, but the danger still looms large, guys. Both these teams going back and forth. Who will win this match? As a matter of fact, well, there we go. 422 votes right now from you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching today's live stream. Canada, South Africa. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario. I am your host. Looks like we are getting our first hydration break. All right, guys, where are y'all watching from? Where are you watching from? We are in our very first hydration break. Back to mediocrity for the Knicks for a couple of decades. Well, they got one. Sorry, but Cornelius has been bad for the last 2 games, says Deborah. Shout out to Washington State for CJ Banning. Friendly Ghost in Indiana. Shout out to Ashley Deverick in Georgia. Long Beach is in the chat. What's up, Eddie? Eddie's saying hello. Eddie, rock and roll, my friend. Los Angeles from Philosophical Differences. Positive Truth in Michigan. Griffin in North Carolina. Shout out to Robert Zamora in San Antonio, Texas. S. Sims in Long Beach, California. Mary in Colorado. Daniel in Pittsburgh. Course saying watching from Texas. I am also watching from Texas. San Antonio, Texas. The 2-1-0. Go Spurs, go. Shout out to Freimeister in Pennsylvania. Shout out to our friend AC from Croatia. Croatia got a game against Portugal on Thursday there, AC. Shout out to Prince Jordan. What up, Prince Jordan in the chat? Mrs. Jagular in Oregon, hello. Guess where I'm watching from? I'm going to guess across the street from the Rose Bowl. Got him, Coach. What's going on, brother? Arian Robbie in L.A. What up, Arian Robbie? We got Morris, New York from Third Son in the chat. Cara, the Panda, saying Ann Arbor, Michigan. We're upstairs, says Preston. Daryl saying watching from home, Orlando, home of the excessive heat and humidity, says Ed Jean. What up, Mr. Samora? Rock and roll, sir. Susie's in Canada. Damnation, says America's finest city Friendly Ghost saying, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. Sydney's in the chat. Good day, mate. We've got watching from Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to share this with your friends. Deborah's in Toronto. Canadian in Bali saying Kyle Blake. Dallas is in the chat. Southwest is in the chat. Indiana is in the chat. So as you guys can see, we've got people from all over the world right now. Data's in the Philippines. Quebec, upstate right now. Mike in Detroit. Montreal has checked in. Ricardo Faria, hello. So, yeah, there's a lot of you guys who checked in for that quick request. Thank y'all so much for keeping this hydration break entertaining for me as well. Hydration break is just about over, guys. Tomorrow there are 3 games. This is our only game today. Canada, South Africa. Tomorrow, Brazil, Japan, Germany, Paraguay, Netherlands, Morocco. Come back for that. I'll be live for all 3 games. Happy knockout rounds. Have you smashed the like button yet? Are you having fun on this live stream with a complete stranger that you've never met on the other side of the camera? If you're stuck at work, doing chores, fixing your car, hanging around the house in your underwear on the couch, doing whatever it is that you like to do on your Sundays, thank you for sharing some of your time with me. Glad that I can be a small part of your days today. Happy and honored to have some of your attention here. I'll do my best to make sure I respect your time. Folks, the clock has started once again. Here is a play forward for South Africa, and it looks like it's going to go into the hands of Maxime Crepeau. Canada now in possession of this ball. They'll roll this out to the left-hand side, and it is Derek Cornelius who will play this out to Richie Larea. Larea, nice spin move right now, cooks the defense on that play. Good strong body to stay on the ball. Played forward here and played out one more time. Liam Miller trying to find a window. Window closes quickly. Miller plays this towards the top of the box, and it's back once more. This chance to find the back post will be handled well by the South African side. Canada is going to need to reset. South Africa handles that attack well. Canada resets, retreats to their own defensive half. They're going to rework here. Every possession is a battle for each team now. There's the play in the middle and a run out for, looks like Larea. Larea going to lose the ball again. He was fed by Eustachio. Ball going to be cleared out, but looks like on the left-hand side, Derek Cornelius will possess. He's got help to the right. Wants to play it more forward than lateral. Eustachio gives it back, looks to the right, Bombito. Bombito continues the play to the right, it's Buchanan. Buchanan pressed right now. Lots of yellow jerseys in the area. Good job by the yellow team to win the ball back here. Ooh, a back heel flick, not going to work well. Challenge battle again for the ball. Looks like the yellow team comes away. South Africa plays this on the right-hand side. Now there is an offside play, stopping dead in his tracks. Looks like Makakpo is not going to even chase that ball down, knowing he was offside. Canada now has it here. A chance, maybe. Eustachio trying to come up with possession here, but the yellow team again swarming. Canada loses the ball. It's played to the left. Here is Aswin Apollos. Apollos for South Africa. Will play backwards safely. Sitole back again to Mbakazi. Mbakazi to Okon. Okon gives to Madu. Madau back again to Okon. Okon and Mbakazi. Mbakazi to Williams. We're back to the keeper. Keeper plays it to the right. Must win for both sides, guys. No doubt about that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Football Nation. If this is your first time, welcome in. If this is not your first time, welcome back, guys. We are approaching the 30-minute mark, which means we've got 15 minutes left in the first half of this match. It is 0-0. Still waiting for the first breakthrough of this game. Canada not wasting their energy here. Both teams have come to a bit of a face-off, a stare-down now between Ronwyn Williams and the other 21 players out there on the pitch. Nice pass at the end of it all. Looks like the ball has advanced now. Good timed run. Great vision here for the South African squad. The ball does find Mofokeng. Here's a pass now for Modiba. Modiba plays it back. It's at the feet of Mokoena. Mokoena into the box. Maxime Crepo had to make the play. Crepo stepped up big right there. Dangerous forward pass from South Africa. Looked troublesome. We officially hit the 30-minute mark. Canada, good boot forward to Liam Miller. Miller, ooh, great job to bring that ball down with a very friendly lay down on a big pass right there. Settled it well. Shout outs to EFH Pure Sin saying probably end up draw, sadly. Well, even more sadly, we can't really have a draw in this game because this is round of 32 knockouts. So, going backwards here. The ball is now going to be played to the right-hand side. Looks like we're coming out to the right-hand side. Jonathan David. Jonathan David plays back into the middle. Looking towards the middle of the pitch again, but playing it backwards. Here we go. It's Bombito. Bombito will dribble it forward, tries to play that to one of the strikers up front. The defense of South Africa gets themselves in the way. Great job by Mbakazi to clear that away. And Canada will have to retreat yet again. The football is doing a great job, says Pinto Pointer. Rock and roll, Pinto Pointer. Both teams are defensive, just like Australia. Looks like Leo saying most boring game in the world, says Leo. It's not for everyone, man. It's only for people who understand what sophistication means. Here's a play that's going to go towards the center here. Looks like Jonathan David, nutmeg right there. You got it, Freimeister. Little nutmeg on that spice, little spice on that pass. But it looks like RSA will get it back. So, South Africa to the keeper. Played up the middle. Out to Ocon now. Ocon over the ball. Tries a lob to the middle of the pitch. One header, two header. Tries to pop this forward. Looks like Buchanan can't do so. Instead, Liam Miller comes away with it. Liam Miller now over the ball. He's going to be shadowed by Maseko. Miller plays back. And now a chance here. Maybe for Canada to change their approach. 32 minutes are gone. It's played to the right. Buchanan. Nice move from Buchanan. The shake and bake. Buchanan lays this one short. Alistair Johnston is going to lose the ball here. And it's going to be a goal kick. Alistair Johnston, bro, that was a beautiful chance. You screwed it up. My gosh. Well, nutmeg. Yes, sir, says Freimeister. South Africa has better African players than Canada, says Griffin. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's live stream. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here today. The ball is played to the left-hand side for Team South Africa. This is going to be a big kick up the field, but looks like it's going to be taken back here by Team Canada. Canada is not committing a whole lot of guys to these attacks. Canada continues to attack with 3, maybe 2, 3, 4 at the most. When we saw Portugal playing yesterday, they were attacking with 6 players. And yet they still finished that game last night 0-0. They still finished that game last night 0-0. Okay, stolen. Canada. Good chance right now, Canada. Are you going to take the shot or are you going to wimp out right now? Miller plays this one forward. It's Olu. Olu to the keeper. Olu tries to put that shot on goal. It is handled well by Williams. Williams does a good job. So Williams not troubled by that shot. That pass earlier, though, was definitely intercepted by Saliba. And here's a chance for South Africa now. South Africa inside the 18-yard box. South Africa with a man double-teamed. Can't see the jersey number. Triple-teamed coming in. South Africa has just won a corner kick now. Corner kick for South Africa. Good chance right there for Maseko. Maseko lost his balance, got right back up. picked his head up, looked for some support. There was nobody there to help him. By the way, that shot earlier could have actually been dangerous too. Is this a corner? Should be a corner. Corner. Corner coming in for South Africa, guys. This could be our first goal of the game. Corner kick. It is up. It is in the air. Maybe hit back. No, it's going to be a goal kick. So anticlimactic there. Really quick, folks, if y'all are new to this channel, just so y'all know, we do have a trivia quiz coming up at halftime. It's going to be nothing but fun. Should be fun. Some of the questions on this trivia quiz, if you've been here with us for this World Cup, you may have seen a couple of the questions here, so it'll boost your chances now to get a much better score on the trivia quiz. Here's a chance now for Canada. Canada with possession here, folks. Canada with the ball. And as soon as I say that, take my eyes off the screen. It's stolen right back by South Africa. South Africa will play this one backwards. South Africa going to get it back one more time. I count 5 South African jerseys in the area and just 2 Canadian attackers. Played to the left. Oh, Modiba through ball. Nice through ball right now. Dangerous attack. Apollos in the box. It's a corner kick again. Corner kick again as Bombino saves the day for Canada. Ciao, ciao, Bombino. Bambino, nice play right there. So corner coming in here for South Africa. Crepo. Oh, looks like they're saying it's a goal kick instead. 36 minutes are gone. Less than 5 minutes here left to play. We've yet to see our opening goal of this match, folks. Run at the top of the screen. And a whistle comes in. It's a foul here. Looks like Larea is able to earn a free kick off of Maseko's aggression defensively. So a free kick now coming up for Canada. Canada plays this small ball right now. Ball is rolling once again. The clock, of course, never stops. It's Bombito, but not Bombino or Bambino. Bombito. My bad. My mispronunciation earlier. Moise Bombito gets it back right now. He looks backwards, plays this to Crepo. Crepo. Short to the left right now. Larea. To the center here. Saliba up the middle. Nice play here. A good chance to run maybe. Larea gives to Miller. Larea's on the run. He's through. Miller mistimed that one. It would have been a good pass had he done it sooner. Here is Miller being pushed. Keeps the ball in bounds. Plays it to the middle to Saliba. And this is going to be kicked up in the air. Back to the back line for South Africa. To the middle they go. It's going to be Madou. And hit back by Williams, the keeper. It's at the feet right now of Jonathan David. Jonathan David now will lose it for Canada. Who is going to come away? Is there going to be any separation here? 38 minutes are gone. A little back heel. Buchanan tries to give it back, and that was a bad idea. Olu gave to Buchanan. Buchanan tried to give it back. Stolen here for RSA. Here's the run for South Africa. South Africa, a lot of green grass in front of them right now. It's Modiba. Modiba's in trouble. He tries to play backwards. It's stolen back. This time Buchanan comes out on top. Push from behind. Free kick awarded to Canada. Lots of running, lots of cardio. Seems like a cardio day today. Canada isn't free. We're not sovereign people. Reading some of these. I see a lot of Canada in the chat. Chop Top saying TNA, Panama. Panama, Damn, YouTube just dropped out, says Dave. There should have been more games today, says Ace. I agree. Anthony Brown saying put in Kyle Laren and David. You want Alphonso Davies? Let's see, $100 on Canada scores, says Pint. We got all these X's right now. Can't accept anything else. Lots of new names in the chat. What's going on, newbies? Welcome in. Rock and roll, man. Looks like Sixtuple X saying, I have my life savings on Canada. Oof. Good luck on that, brother. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a boot into the right direction here. Dangerous pass, and turns out to be for Canada. It is Buchanan who plays this back once more. Lots of attackers committed to this one here now for the Canadian squad. This is played to Alistair Johnston. Johnston sees an open man right here. Here is Oluwaseyi. That's going to be a tackle, and the flag comes in from the side official who says, no, that was clearly a foul. Good job. Good officiating by the team there. There was no ball. That was all leg. Free kick. Dangerous free kick. You bet this is going to be a set piece. Ooh, here it comes, guys. Potential set piece score right now for Canada. We saw 3 games in the World Cup for Canada, guys. They scored 8 goals in 3 games. We saw 3 games for South Africa. They scored 2 goals in 3 games and conceded 3 goals in 3 games. They had a goal differential of -1. Canada should win this game. Oluwaseyi pushing around right now. He got this dude off of him right now. And Mbakazi looking a little timid. Oluwaseyi trying to get physical. This is going to go in and up, and someone got their head to it. The ball lands on top of the net here. It was Oluwaseyi. He said, "Give me that." Oh, it was. Well, that was number 12. That was Olu for sure. Okay. All right. Missed shot right there. James says Mario, does a shout out or an extra half decide a draw? Does a shootout or an extra half decide? Okay. The way that I understand this to go is that we are going to get extra time if we are still tied. Get you the exact information here for this cup. Gracie says hello, Canada, for world peace and harmony. Footy unites. Okay, well, here we go. All right, guys, in this World Cup, looks like it's not going to be golden goal. So it says in this World Cup, extra time is a 30-minute period, of course, 2 15-minute breaks, as is traditional. Only used in the knockout games, which we have right now. Only in the round of 32, 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and third place and final match, which, duh, of course. It's going to be 2 full 15-minute halves. So if we get extra time, y'all, it will not be golden goal. If it's not settled by the end of those 30 minutes, then we will get penalty kicks. No golden goal. It will be a full extra 30 minutes. Full extra 30 minutes. So, chance for Canada now. It goes back to Alistair Johnston, number 2. Tries to play backwards, gets in trouble, looks to Liam Miller. Extra time coming in just a moment. Good play forward. Nice touch here. No, cleared out by South Africa. Canadian media is corrupt, says Peter. Patrick says great. Golden goal is way better, says Nat. Yeah, golden goal does speed up the process quite a bit. You know, and in case you don't know what golden goal is, it's literally just first to score wins. Doesn't matter at all. First to score wins no matter what. But that's not happening. That's not happening. Corner kick. Corner kick coming in now for Canada. All right, Estacio gets his feet set. Here we go. Estacio standing like Cristiano Ronaldo. Just doing his best Ronaldo impersonation up there. Hand goes up. Here comes the kick. Back post. It's in! No! The header in the right direction. The second shot. A third shot. Buchanan can't score either. Oh, my gosh. There were at least 3 shots on target in that one incident. That isolated moment was jam-packed of chaos. A couple of shoves inside the box. The cross went up. The replay showing a header. Saved here. Blocked by one of the defenders. The second shot doesn't go. A third shot doesn't go for Buchanan there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that stays out of the goal for sure. Great, excellent piece of defending by Modiba. Modiba saves the day here. It was headed in the right direction by Bombito. And Bombito put it too low. Johnston, all these Canadian body parts flying. Arms, legs, heads, body, all of it, dude. RSA survives. A touch here for Buchanan. Popped up in the air. Knocked back by RSA. Very, very close right now. And Canada gets the ball. An attack maybe. Here is Liam Miller. Time this pass. Time the pass. Give it to Miller. There it is. Miller's on the run. He's got help. 3 jerseys in the box. 4 jerseys in the box. 5 jerseys in the box. Here's a chance. Oluwaseyi gets his legs clearly taken out from under him. Actually, that was Larea. This could be a penalty. We are getting extra time. This could be reviewed right now. Larea is still down, holding the knee. Larea is holding his knee, and we are going to get a review right now. Okay, guys. This is a potential penalty coming in right now. Could not get the ball. Definitely wrapped Larea's legs up. I wonder if this will be a PK or not. Let's see. I don't know, man. That could definitely be one way or the other. I'm glad I don't have to call this one. Added time, ladies and gentlemen, is only +3. I don't think it's a penalty, personally. Personally, I don't think it's a penalty. But let's see what FIFA has to say about this. I know it looked like a tough challenge. There was contact there. But I think part of that contact was Larea sticking his leg out to protect the ball. And I don't know that the – well, let's see. I do see some bloody shins out there, but looks like it's going to be a goal kick. It is a goal kick instead. So no PK. My gut instinct was right. I don't think it was a penalty kick. I think that's the right call. So here we go. Okay. Kick is up. The added +3, we're already more than halfway done with it here. Good ball forward. Is the keeper going to come out to get there in time? It'll be passed back to him. It's at the feet of Williams. Williams to the right. Ocon. Being pointed back, Yaya Sitole says, go backwards, give it back to him, and they do. It's Williams with it again. The goalkeeper, with less than 1 minute left to go in this +3 here. No penalty. We're back to the action here, guys. This is going to be played forward. A header to the left by Alistair Johnston. Looks like it's going to find another friendly jersey. Looked like offsides to me. Let's see if the flag stays down. Oluwaseyi's got it right now. Here comes a chance. Maybe flag has stayed down, and it's going to be taken back here by RSA, so South Africa's got it. South Africa clearing this back line. They keep the ball in the middle of the pitch. Looks like the sun is breaking through. We had some cloud coverage in this game, and we've got some daylight, literally. Whistle comes in for a foul. Free kick awarded to Canada. Excuse me, free kick awarded to South Africa. Penalty on Canada, or foul, I should say, on Canada. We've hit the 3-minute mark. The clock continues to tick forward. It was originally +3. It's now +4. Decided to stay and watch soccer instead of kissing. Okay, all right. All right, Jesse. Rock and roll. Whatever you're into. No judgment here. Whistle coming in, guys. Looks like this will take us to halftime. So, nothing separating these two teams after halftime. We are in halftime. And it's done, man. We're going to the second half here. And that's okay. All right, guys. Well, before you go anywhere, let's see if we can have some fun. We're going to do our trivia quiz because this is what we do during our halftime breaks. Welcome to Football Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our show. My name is Mario. I am your host. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions here today. 5 questions for South Africa, 5 questions here for Canada. No penalties for wrong answers. Do your best and forget the rest. Let's start with question number 1. What is the nickname of the South Africa national football team? Is it Bafana Bafana, the Lions, or the Springboks? A, B, or C? All right, guys, simple questions up front. We actually are going to jump up the difficulty a little bit here quicker than we normally do. We'll see what you guys know. The correct answer, guys, is Bafana Bafana. Anybody who watched the World Cup that happened in South Africa, very familiar with that, as well as the vuvuzelas, the big trumpets that made those noise. Well done. I know Courtney recognizes this question. This was one that she came up with when we first started the Cup. Here's question number 2, guys. Who is the head coach of the Canada men's national team? Is it Jesse Marsh, Mauro Biello, or John Herdman? A, B, or C? Who's the head coach of Canada's squad this 2026 World Cup? Moon says it's Jesse. Mauro Biello, John Herdman. The correct answer is Marsh. Canada fans are right. Canada fans would be correct. He was appointed back in May of 2024. That runs through the 2026 World Cup. So, of course, for all the other international matches, he's been the head coach, not just for this Cup. All right, guys, here's question number 3. Which player scored the winning goal against South Korea during this World Cup? Was it Makapa, Sitole, or Maseko? A, B, or C? One of these 3 players scored the game-winning goal here. One of these 3 players scored the game-winning goal against South Korea. Do you remember? The correct answer is Maseko. Maseko was the one who scored today. In case you don't know who he is number 12 on the squad. Take a look at the bottom of the screen. When we go back to our other graphic, you can actually see a photo of him there. He is going to be the right wing for today's game. Here's question number 4, guys. Jonathan David plays for which of these Italian clubs? Is it Inter Milan, Juventus, or AC Milan? A, B, or C? Jonathan David, another person whose name has been scrolling by on the bottom of the screen for the entirety of this live stream. A couple of y'all saying Juventus. Those of you saying Juventus would be right, guys. Well done. Good job to everyone who said B. Couple of watchful eyes in the chat right now. Jonathan David, number 10 on the squad, does play for Juventus and is probably, at this point right now, supposed to be the best player on the pitch until Davies comes back. All right, guys, entering today's match. How many goals did South Africa have in this World Cup? I have said this 3 times now today. I've been trying to give y'all hints to make the trivia quizzes easier for you. Is it 2, 3, or 4? Entering today's match, how many goals has South Africa scored in this Cup? The correct answer is 2. 2 goals scored here in this World Cup. And honestly, they have that goal differential of -1. They have had to face 3 goals. They've had 3 goals scored on them. They've only scored 2. Canada should win this game, but we'll see if they do. During Canada's first ever World Cup win, y'all remember that? How many goals did they score? Was it 2, 4, or 6? During Canada's first ever World Cup win, which came this year, guys. Yep. You guys know. Good job, guys. Yeah, y'all know. Guys, this literally just happened like 5 days ago. Canada got its first ever World Cup win, and they won 6-0 against Qatar. Talk about a hell of a win in front of their home crowd. Let's go to question number 7. All right, guys. Goalkeeper Ronwin Williams went down in AFCON history after making how many saves in a penalty shootout? Was it 4 saves, 5 saves, or 6 saves in a penalty shootout? He is the goalkeeper today on the pitch for South Africa, in case you did not know. A, B, or C? Everyone checking in with the letter C. I've got 1B. The correct answer is just 4, guys. You know, if you get 4 saves, that's enough to win a game, just so you know. The correct answer was 4. And the Africa Cup of Nations, man, South Africa didn't win it. It was Senegal who won, but, you know, not a big deal. Let's go to the next question, guys. Alphonso Davies and Germany's Kai Havertz became brand ambassadors for which footwear brand back in 2021? Was it Crocs, Adidas, or Skechers? Both Alphonso Davies and Germany's Kai Havertz are sponsored by this brand. Crocs, Adidas, or Skechers? A, B, or C? We are at halftime, folks. The correct answer is Crocs, believe it or not. Good job. We had Diane was the only one who got that one right. I don't know how you knew that, Diane, but yeah, these guys are sponsored by Crocs, not Adidas, not Skechers. Wild. You can keep your Crocs, bro. Question number 9. Which South African band was featured in Shakira's 2010 World Cup song, Waka Waka? Was it Mango Groove, the Parlotones, or Freshly Ground? Freshly Ground what, I wonder? What was the name of the band that was featured in the 2010 World Cup song Waka Waka Africa? Y'all remember that. The correct answer here is Freshly Ground. Gotta be. Why not? Gotta be. Chop Top says Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Yup. Final question. Question number 10. All right, guys, here we go. Some of y'all might remember this one. What was Dwayne De Rosario's breakdancing nickname when he was younger? Was it Timex, B-Boy Dwayne, or Kid Freeze? A, B, or C, guys? What was Dwayne De Rosario's breakdancing nickname when he was younger? What do you think? De Rosario, the ex-team captain for Team Canada? Guys, it was Timex. There he is. Still got it, though. He can still breakdance. Used to be the team captain for that squad, was a b-boy breakdancer. A little history there on your Canadian squad in case you did not know. He went by the name Timex. I remember, says Frymeister. All right, guys, how did y'all do on that trivia quiz? Roxy coming in hot with those. Luke just guessed. Old school, says Diane. 5 out of 10, says Kevin. Nice. Old school, says Diane. I am a bit old school. Ashley got 7 out of 10. Well done, Ashley. How did you guys do on this trivia quiz? 7 out of 10 for Kumar. Well done, Kumar. Diane got 3 out of 10. 8 or 9, says Luke. Olav Metal says, Olav looks like he just guessed. 10 out of 10 for Dave. Robert got 7. I did worse than my SAT, says Chop Top. Okay, South Africa will come back. You can't come back if the game is 0-0. Technically speaking, Wilhelmina. But I hear what you're saying. Wilhelmina believes that South Africa will win this game 1-0. Technically not a comeback, though, but I do understand where you're coming from. 4 out of 10, not good. Timex is old school, says Diane. Kid Free sounds cooler, says Hazer. Cool. Tight. Well done, guys. Y'all came in hot for this one. Dave Capping, says Chop Top. I guess 2, says Ryan. Well done, guys. Everybody got 10s all the way across the board. Everybody got them all right. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm glad. And if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's talk. Let's take a look right now here, guys. It's actually a really good day. It's only one soccer game today. We've been doing 3 games a day for like a hot minute. We are ready for an ease for today. It is just one day, though, and then we're back to the grind. This is our schedule. All 16 games over 6 days. 32 teams remain. There will be 31 teams remaining after this match here today. Tomorrow, Brazil and Japan, Germany and Paraguay, and Netherlands, Morocco. I will cover all 3 games. If you do not have access to these games, or maybe you do have access to these games, but you don't understand Telemundo, I got you covered, guys. Welcome. Or maybe you just want to be part of a community that enjoys soccer, enjoys football. We're here. You are, after all, watching Football Nation. So that is for tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, on Tuesday, Ivory Coast and Norway, France and Sweden, and Mexico versus Ecuador. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, England, DR Congo. That's an early morning game, guys. These are all Central Standard Time for me, so make your adjustments. Because I live in Central Standard Time, I need this to be scheduled for my time so I don't forget things. England, DR Congo, Belgium, Senegal, USA, Bosnia-Herzegovina. This, I swear, if we lose this game, I know we're not. We're going to win this game. But if the USA loses that game, I might be very depressed heading into Thursday. Luckily for me, well, I don't even know if that's lucky for me. It might make matters even worse because I am going to be on baby duty that day. I may not be able to cover these first two games, guys. Or maybe I'll only be able to cover the second two games. There is a high probability that I will not have baby coverage here for Spain versus Austria. I do have that game listed as I'm going to cover it. That means I've got about 4 days to find coverage for that so I can get these games for you. And then Friday, we're clear to go. Clear for takeoff there. Egypt, Australia, Argentina, Cape Verde, Colombia, y Ghana. That's going to be the last matches of this round. Guys, we'll have 16 teams left after Friday, and it's going to continue having as we move forward. That's the schedule. That is what it is. Here are the brackets as well. So not just the schedule, but where people will end up if needed. We talked about this yesterday. I think I want to save the rest of this bracket breakdown for the end of the game. So if you guys want to hear my picks moving forward, stick around after the game and we'll talk about it. Second half about to get started here, folks. They're doing one final commercial blitz up on my TV screen, and we are going to get locked in right now for the second half. Dave says England sucks. Robert says I'll babysit Sammy. I think Santino called dibs. But honestly, I need his help working and making more slides that day than I do, all hands on deck right now. It is. The blind one says, can't watch, only listen. So you stuck with me, says the blind one. Thank you, blind one. Appreciate you, my friend. Bosnia scamming with 2 countries. I never thought that way, but that's hilarious. 100% Canada will win. Dave says WTF. Carney shouldn't have thrown his face to the team. The curse is real, says Griffin. I heard Canada is a young team. That's all I know, says Diane. All righty, guys. Probably going to be 0-0 until penalty kicks, says Jet. You think so? JJ Farm. Help needed for Mario. Yeah, guys, we do actually have a help needed thing. Who was your win? I'm taking Canada today, man. That's my guess. With all the apparent leg collisions, can't the players wear soft shin guards? Never seen shin guards. I see shin guards. They're literally all wearing shin guards right now, dude. But even with shin guards, it still hurts. You ever been hit by a baseball on the cup? Your cup will save the lineage, but it won't save you from the pain. That's still going to hurt a lot. And when you've got an athlete coming at you full sprint, kicking you in the shins, direct descendants of Hoist Gracie, you know what I mean? Like, I do not want someone on that defensive side. Like, I don't need Tim Ream kicking me in the shins. Even if I had guards on, that would probably hurt. The shin guards have been getting smaller and smaller, says Foz. Bring yo A game. Saying my boy better bring their A game in the second half, says Bring yo A game. What up, A game? How you doing? Rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into today. You going to cover Power Slap? No, but I actually know someone in Power Slap, which is kind of crazy that I do. But no, not covering Power Slap, chopped up. That's why you play like Messi. Pass it on. How long is halftime? Halftime is just about over, guys. Halftime is just about over. Here comes a substitution already. Number 5 coming on for number 10 for South Africa. Mofokeng coming off, and Mbatha is checking in now for South Africa. Number 10 is gone. Number 5 is on. Here we go. Second half underway. South Africa with it. They're going to start the play. So South Africa with possession here. They're going to start play. Should be right where it needs to be. Maybe not. Okay. Think that's right now. Okay, we should be just about right. Move it back. Must have had it right the first time. See how long it takes for this to shift. And it overcorrected. Of course it did. All right, guys. South Africa has possession right now. South Africa with the ball. Let's see what they can do with this possession. Come on. This is awful here. Come on. There it is. About time. My gosh. Okay. Now we're settled in. Now we're settled in. Second half is underway. Here comes an attack to the right-hand side. This is going to be broken up here. Looks like it's going to be played forward. And a chance, maybe a shot. Gonna miss right there. What are you doing, bro? Oluwaseyi. Flag comes up for offsides either way. But a very clear opportunity inside the box. Just an absolute whiff on the shot right there. Looks like the ball would have actually gone through the goal line anyways. We probably would have had a goal kick either way. So, not exactly what I was expecting there on that possession. It looked like South Africa was going to concede the first goal of the contest here. One goal could be all we see in this match, guys. This has been, and in case you didn't know, this literally has been the highest scoring World Cup ever. Not just because it's the most teams, but these hydration breaks are allowing teams to score a lot. For instance, yesterday, Lionel Messi, in case you weren't paying attention, throw in for South Africa here on the defensive half. Madu to throw it in. Lionel Messi scored in his 7th straight World Cup game. No player ever in the history of the world has done that until last night. Lionel Messi scored 7 games in a row at the World Cup stage. 6 was the previous record, of course. So Messi continues to impress. Not only that, Argentina, we saw a 3-3 game between Algeria and Austria, which is crazy there as well. 3-3 in a nail-biter at the end, last-minute goal to keep the World Cup run alive. All righty, folks. Here is a nice touch on the ball for Canada. Canada playing it in the middle. So we've seen some historic World Cup action already. Here is Saliba up the middle here, and it's going to be a bad play. Looks like whistle's going to come in. A foul is going to be charged against Canada, and it's going to be a free kick for South Africa. Bebab saying hopefully they do not go to penalties. If we can't beat South Africa, we don't deserve to advance, says Deborah Hennessy. Well, that's typically how knockout rounds go. If you don't beat the other team, you don't advance. Missed opportunity for a through ball right there. Played to the right-hand side, folks. It is South Africa. Madu. Madu badu badu. Madu badu badu do. Madu badu do do. Madu badu badu do 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 do. We'll play this backwards here. It's Okon. Okon and Bakazi. Hey, man, if you can't have fun at work, what's the point, right? Stolen away right now. Saliba. Saliba has it. Saliba plays to the middle. Looks like this is going to be a challenge coming in from South Africa. South Africa wins it back. It's going to be played backwards here from the South African defense. Madiba going to continue to play with it here. Giggity. Madiba gives to Williams. Williams to Ocon. You can see the play on the back line as they go all the way to the near sideline. It's played backwards once more. Ocon gives to the middle of the pitch. You'll see this pass happen. There you go. One more pass will happen again. And this is all happening in real time, guys. What you see on this field is happening on the pitch in real time. Booted forward now. Looks like South Africa is going to lose possession. It's going to be a throw-in here. Canada wins the ball. So a throw-in, a quick whistle, maybe a turnover. We've got a player face down on the ground here. It is a South African Mokoena. Mokoena got kicked on the top of the foot, but I don't think that this was anything malicious or egregious. Does like to add a little bit of drama to their moments, guys. You know how this goes. A throw-in for Canada. There's no action on the pitch right now. The throw-in is going to go in. Looks like Alistair Johnston going to advance the ball just a little bit here as it's kicked back out by RSA. South Africa, again, going to award Canada a free throw-in here. So throw-in likely towards the box right now. You know that Alistair Johnston's got a very good throw-in, and he does put this at the 6-yard box. It's going to be headed up and poked away. Don't poke the bear, though. It's going to be played backwards by Canada. It's on the back line. It looks like bringing it up. It's Larea. Gives this one to Liam Miller. Liam Miller tiptoes the sideline. Miller at the middle cusp between the middle third and the attacking third. Canada retreats slightly here. Saliba's got it. Saliba to the right. Looks like a run now from Alistair Johnston. Throw-in awarded again to Canada. Johnston, are you going to throw it into the box or are you going to play this short? We'll see. We will see. Welcome to today's live stream, guys. If this is your first time watching, welcome. We do have a throw-in coming in right now. This is going to go into the box. This is going to be headed up into the air, and we're going to end up with a goal kick. Still nothing separating these two teams. Still nothing separating these two teams. This is going to be a kick all the way up the pitch right now, and it looks like South Africa is going to control. It's in the middle of the area right now. Nice footwork here. Looks like someone is going to hit the ground, but the ball is forward to Mbatha. Mbatha's in the box. Mbatha loses it now, and it's going to be maybe a free kick here awarded to Canada. I mean, this could easily have been a penalty. Mbatha's foot went up, and it did end up kicking Larea in the head after the jersey pull. So I guess we're even. Played out to the left-hand side. Derek Cornelius to the left. Plays this to Larea, and he loses the ball. Loses the ball. All right, guys. Mario, has anyone scored directly on a throw-in? I don't think in World Cup history. I have seen it happen before at the high school level, on like viral TikTok clips and stuff, but never at the World Cup level. All right, guys. Played in the middle and booted up the pitch. Looks like this is going to be in the flanks right now. This is a playable ball. It's a chance for South Africa to earn some positioning on the pitch. They're not going to be successful in that. Canada wins the ball back. It's safe with the keeper. He sends this forward. Flicked on ahead one more time, and it looks like Jonathan David can't keep up with that pass. Pushed from behind, whistle coming in. Free kick, South Africa at middle of the field. The referee gives South Africa a chance. Zawadi says, "Hey, Canada. My gut is telling me the Netherlands will win," says Deborah. Deborah, we'll go through the list. It's going to be a difficult challenge to get there. Netherlands will have to get through either France, Spain, or Germany. Nice little spice. More nutmeg on the play. Good play right there by Madu. Badu, Badu, Badu. This will be kicked out of bounds. Looks like a yellow card going to be shown to Saliba. Saliba picks up a yellow. We'll probably get subbed out because of that. We are at 54 minutes. Would not be surprised if Saliba got subbed out. They're showing the nutmeg as Liam Miller got absolutely cooked by Madu on that play. Madu plays this one backwards. It's Ocon. Ocon looks back to the goalkeeper, and they play this just outside the box now. Goalkeeper holds. He sends this way up the pitch. It's going to be touched there quickly by Madu. Madu to Mokoena. Mokoena back to Madu. Madu to Ocon. Ocon gives this to Mbakazi. Mbakazi out to Modiba. Modiba back again to Williams. South Africa tentative, trying not to lose possession. Let's get that data here on the right-hand side, guys. My bad on that. My apologies. Extra data there. That was a weak yellow card, says Wiseman. I agree, bro. I agree. Mrs. Daguilar says thank you to the moderators. Throw-in header. Jamaica did it, says the blind one. A throw-in header is one thing, but a throw-in all the way into the goal is another. Here's a pass that goes to the right side. Good chance, lots of room to roam. Fancy footwork here. South Africa breaking through the defense inside the box. Played out wide. Has to chase it down. It's Madu. Madu still has it in the flanks. Plays it backwards. They're in this attacking third. Don't play it back again. Looks like they will anyways. Mbatha goes to the middle, and it goes back once more. Mbakazi looks to the left, gives this one up to the top side. Here is Modiba. Modiba back post. It's a real chance, and Crepo going to wrap it up. Good job by Canada's Crepo. Crepo wraps this up. Crepo rolls this out. Looks like this is going to be played to the right-hand side. This is going to be a through ball forward. All of a sudden, looks like RSA has a ton of attacking space right now. Here comes South Africa trying to mount this attack. South Africa with the ball here. They're playing this up towards the middle third right now. South Africa on the back line. South Africa to the right now. Ocon. Ocon gives to the right again. It's Madu. Madu plays this forward. Attacking third. Here comes a chance right now on the run here. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm still here. But if you wondered where I went and you're not currently subscribed to the channel, that's what's going to happen to this channel if you don't subscribe. We do have a foul on the play right now. Estacchio is down. It's a free kick for Canada. Free kick for Canada. Yeah, if that bummed you out and you were watching and you were like, what happened to my live stream? And you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I know it's a mean trick that I play. I don't want to break your trust, guys. But I'm trying to make a quick point right now. If you're watching, thank you for watching. Smash the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. We've got a slight injury here. I don't know that this is a legitimate injury. It is Stefan Estacchio who is face down right now. Rewired said, LOL. Blame Canada, said Cowboy Bill. The Friendly Ghost says, but I'm a member and I'm subscribed. Friendly Ghost, thank you. You are one of the 10% of the people who watch this channel who are actually subscribed. 90% of the viewership on this channel is from people who are unsubscribed. So I just wanted to mention that before we get to our hydration break. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the only time I will say that statistic throughout this live stream here today. Let's focus more on this game. And what I'm seeing on my screen is Los Angeles doing the wave and doing the wave well. Los Angeles doing the wave, and a substitution now coming in for Canada. So 2 players coming off, and it is going to be Saliba coming off the pitch as well as Bombito coming off the pitch. Saliba and Bombito coming off right now. Diffusion coming in. And Seeger coming in. Diffusion and Seeger coming in now for Canada. The yellow-carded player no longer on the pitch. Let's see if this can get the engine room cranking here. It seems like neither of these two teams have been very good in that middle third of the pitch. And that is where you can make or break another team. Overloading them with good, strong passes. South Africa playing in their own defensive area. Here comes maybe a chance for Canada. It's going to be played out to Diffusion. Diffusion goes back once more. Derek Cornelius at his feet right now. Cornelius surveys the pitch. waits for a man to come back on side. It's Olu. Oluwaseyi looks to Jonathan David, plays to him. Jonathan David trying to show off the footwork. Great job by South Africa's defense. Here's a play out by Estacio. Estacio to Liam Miller. Miller puts this in the box, and it's going to be cleared out again by RSA. South Africa, a pass going to go off the heel of the referee. It's going to be a free kick given, or a drop ball given to RSA. Fair enough. Rock and roll, Deborah Hennessy. Appreciate you. Fist bumps to you. Did your channel go out to you spilling the tea? No, Mike Bettis. Not today. South Africa, says Zaki. What up, Zaki? Zaki Shash. Zaki Shash is in the chat. Foz is in the chat saying ref. Big 16 says hello. What up, Big 16? 60 minutes are gone. 30 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. And if there is still nothing separating these two teams after 30 more minutes, we will get 30 more minutes of extra time. Canada, RSA. Ball at the feet of South Africa's goalkeeper. And Williams is going to give this right back to Canada. Bad play there. Here's Canada. Liam Miller plays it back once more. It's Larea. Larea, left-hand side, gives to Miller. Liam Miller has been sloppy with his footwork today. He's been dispossessed again. It's another chance for South Africa. And you can see Coach yelling right now, screaming on the sideline, telling Miller to get himself together, pull it together. Left-hand side, Mbakazi. You don't get many chances in this World Cup. That's a beautiful through ball played right there out to Mokoena. Must-have save, must-have piece of defending by Defugerol results in a throw-in for South Africa. South Africa throws it in. They play backwards once more. All the way back to the keeper. It's Ronwin Williams. Williams will hold. Williams puts this up. Williams, header. Looks like two headers. Finally at the feet of RSA. This, and I've said this before, is the only sport that I know of that can make an entire country hold its breath for just 1 second. Here's a chance for South Africa. South Africa cuts back and shoots! Oh my goodness! Just past the post right there. Apolis could have had the side net. Had the angle, beautiful touch, played to the right foot, and just zips it past the far stick. What a close shot that was. It knuckled and spun the wrong way. Looking for the upper 90. Crepo got lucky that it was off target because it would have beat him had it been closer. All right, South Africa once again over the ball. Madu. To the right, Madu gives to Maseko. Maseko has the ball kicked out from under him. Looks like a throw-in again for South Africa once more. Thrown in to the left-hand side. It's out with Okon. Okon gives to Madiba. This is going to go forward here. Looking for someone who breaks through this defensive line. That looked like it's going to be offsides. The flag stay down. Doesn't matter. Canada takes it back anyways. Canada, a counterattack. Finally, something doing here for Canada. Can they make this work? Oh, Canada, through ball right now. The defense coming in. And this is going to be, looks like a throw-in for Canada. Little smile from the sideline judge right there. Little touch. Maybe. And it's going to be a throw-in for Canada. Canada going to have this in a dangerous area. Dangerous throw-in coming in for Canada. A potential long throw-in here again from Johnston. Skinny dude. Got a hell of a throw-in, though. Throw-in all the way to the 6-yard box again. It's headed out by the South Africa defense. South Africa comes spilling out of the box. This is going to be a play forward that is not going to be met by a Canadian attacker. Larea gives possession back to South Africa. South Africa trying to come in from the back part of the field. They do a great job bringing it forward. Mokoena will earn a throw-in now. And now it's South Africa with a dangerous throw-in in the attacking area. South Africa throws it in, and this is going to be broken up right now by Canada. Canada counterattack again, middle of the pitch, maybe attacking third, breaking through this defense on the run. Olu shoots. Olu, no! Cleaning it up, also no! That's going to be a corner kick. Oh my gosh! What a chance again for Canada. What a chance again for Canada. No way, bro. Beautiful pass to Olu. Perfect breakthrough moment. And then trying to chase it down just one step behind. Man, if you were just a tiny bit faster, bro. Jonathan David out of position. If he had gotten back on position in time, that's a goal. I blame Jonathan David for not catching up to the play. Corner kick, Canada. Estacio got to make a dangerous corner kick here. 65 minutes into the match. The kick is up. The kick is going to hit off of a Canadian attacker. Missed shot right there. Defugero gets a touch on the ball. Not quite what they needed. What a game. 0-0, says Nick. This guy definitely bet on Canada to win, says Skelm MC or MK. OMG, says L Ambience. Penalty shootout probably, says Mammal. Or Mama? Mamaita? What's going on? Team Canada sucks, says Griffin. Canada wins 2-1, says Edivata. Jerome. What up, Jerome? Joe Romo, actually. Joe Romo saying hi. Country is in the chat. We all have days off, says Country. 0-0, end of regulation, says Yahey. Yahey, what's up? Welcome to y'all in this chat. Guess I need to change my diet, says Ross. Sitole will be the difference, says Griffin. Here's a through ball for Canada. Canada, Buchanan into the spot. Towards the spot. Buchanan still onside here. Buchanan plays this one backwards. Canada in the attacking third again, guys. Looks like a free kick may be awarded here to RSA. So South Africa gets a free kick again. Unhinged Gecko, says South Africa. All right, guys. Drop some red and white. If anything red, anything white, if you are in for Canada. Drop anything yellow, anything green if you are in right now for South Africa. Or you could just drop the flags. Looking for yellow and green for South Africa. What's going on, guys? We got CJ Banning, hydration break in the chat. James, I see you. Ashley with the red. Kimu with the red. Antonio, thanks for checking in. Eddie for Canada. Folks, we are in the middle of a hydration break, just so everybody knows. The play has officially stopped, so we're cutting to a quick break. Shout out to Swaggy McNoleg. Shout out to Tommy Braskett. We've got Q, Matias, in a disguise saying hello. JJ Farm with the red. There we go. Rainbow checks in for South Africa. Victoria for South Africa. Real K Bishop. Daryl, South Africa. Rock and roll. We got a couple South Africas, but it looks very much overwhelmingly Canada here today. Pixel for Canada. You can see the Canada crest here. South Africa for SK3. We got Zonke Promise saying South Africa as well. Got to play our game. Focus, says Gracie. Kuzio, Collective, welcome in. Riz, what up, Riz? Unhinged Gecko checking in for South Africa. Looks like Quizimad Lala. What's going on, Quizimad Lala? I see you in the chat. Swaggy McNoleg saying loading here. Lots of Canadian fans, man. Easier to call out the South African names. Massimo, welcome in. Shout out to Queza. And the halftime, or the water break is almost over. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all so much for watching today. The Taylor squad drops a Kiwi. J-Card in for South Africa. South Park was on to something. Ed Jean is in the chat. Daryl says red. JJ Farm red. Frost with red. B. Johnson dropping the orange. My guess is that's got to be the Netherlands there. Blasphemac Fearson. I see you, brother. All right, guys, so obviously there's a ton of people. Please greet Trevor. We're watching from McDonald Campground. What's going on, Trevor? Trevor Mickle in the chat. Fist bumps to you, Trevor. Hope you're enjoying your camping trip. We're approaching the 70th minute in this hydration break, guys. Savvy says Team Maple Syrup. Michelle checking in for South Africa. Tyrone checking in for South Africa. Looks like Kenule Chef. Dude, what's going on, brother? I will practice your name if I see your name in this chat more often. Welcome in. Babal Sa. Babal was sweet. Babal was sweetness. Okay. Babel. What's going on? Welcome in. We're working on names, guys. Working on some new names. We'll have to practice all of these. Dylan Rourke is in the chat. What's up, guys? We got people from South Africa all over the world. Hydration break refreshments in this dome stadium of SoFi. I guess there's not a dome here, is there? Let's see. Virgil saying hello. Eddie, what's going on? No, Canada's not winning. It's scoreless. Kanata in the chat. Shout out to Lubbock, Texas right now. Nerd Channel says hello. Blackman R says hello. What's up, guys? Okay. Thank you. Gregory, appreciate that. I will take that as a compliment, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hydration break is over. Looks like Olu is being subbed out for David Promise. So Oluwaseyi has been subbed out for Promise up front. Looks like they got tired of him missing shots from 5 yards out. I'm okay with that decision. Here comes Canada on the attack. A header going forward now, and it looks like a chance here for Canada. No, broken up once again. A couple of substitutions came in from the Canadian side. I will update you momentarily. Looks like a whistle is coming in. It seems to be a free kick here awarded to South Africa. So 2 substitutions here for the Canadian side, folks. There has been just the 1 substitution for RSA. Mbatha is in on the pitch. Oluwaseyi has been subbed out. Looks like Bombito is also gone. We talked about that. 4 subs. Seeger, Schaffelberg is in right now. Liam Miller has been subbed out for Schaffelberg. And Promise David, Jacob Schaffelberg, Nico Seeger, and Luke DeFougerol have all been subbed in here as well. All right. Can Promise score? Mr. Promise David, he promised me he would, so let's see if he can hold that end of the deal. 72 minutes are gone in this match, guys. Who will win this game? We are going to get extra time in this game if needed. Looks like Canada has been out-controlled by the South African side. They are playing keep away. Canada has had to deal with South Africa moving the ball around really well. And really well, they have been moving it. Down on the ground right now, looks like Modiba fights his way back up onto his feet. A collision at the midfield line will be a free kick for South Africa once again. Why, hello there. Well, look who it is. Is it Little Man? It is Little Man. All right, Little Man, let's watch these teams play. Say hello to the people, little dude. 73 minutes gone, folks. South Africa again. Modiba gets it back, gives it to Williams. Williams looks to the right. Plays it to the left instead, though. Nah, man, this is so... You can hear the crowd literally booing right now because they're just playing back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on the back line. It's literally being like defender, keeper, defender, keeper, defender, keeper, defender, keeper. They're trying to bait Canada into pressuring them. They're trying to bait Canada into pressuring. They're doing a good job. Canada still, this could be a dangerous play. Can they find a way forward from here? They will play this to the right. Looks like Sammy wants off Christina, take him. Here's a play forward for South Africa. South Africa's got guys committed here. The bait tactic, the bait and switch worked. They are outnumbered. Across to the back post for South Africa. In the middle of the pitch, maybe a shot. Top of the box. No. Played forward, a shot from deep, and no again. The bait and switch worked there. South Africa's tactic. How do you not see that, Canada? How do you not see that? The bait and switch worked. Unfortunately, they could not finish inside the box. Football Nation, where's Alphonso Davies? That's a great question. Green screen pass. Thought Davis was good. Yeah, the pacifier. Yeah, the pacifier was green screen for sure. Very entertaining 0-0 match, just like Colombia-Portugal last night. The people crying about this match being boring. Why are you even on here, says BM Rotek. His words, not mine, but you right. I'm glad y'all are here, though, because at any moment, Canada can break through. Free kick has been awarded. Looks like Estacio is getting ready to kick this one forward. 2,300 people in this chat, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button if you are still in here. We should be able to crack 1,000 likes today. Maybe. Especially from the Canadian fans in this chat. If you're rooting for Canada, I wore the red tie for you, my people. Here we go. Canada on defense. It is South Africa pressing. South Africa in the middle of the pitch. This is a 50-50 ball. Canada comes away with it. Canada's on the run in the attacking half. A ball, dangerous area. A shot from deep, just wide. Promise, David, bro. You promised. Dude, that was like half the size of a ball of a difference. So close to just hitting the woodwork, but at the end, he does miss the target. Alphonso Davies coming in right now. Buchanan getting pulled. Here is Davies, and it's time. Okay. Buchanan getting pulled. Alphonso Davies coming on for Canada, guys. That's a big difference here. All right. Beautiful chance. Let's see if Canada can step on the gas. A goal at this point in the game for either side would surely be the winner. Not a lot of time left, less than 15 minutes here to go. It's South Africa. A through ball going to be picked off right now instead. Played to the left towards the sideline, and a strong run coming out of this side here for Canada. Played towards the middle. It's Defugerol. Defugerol lays this out to Cornelius. Cornelius plays it forward here. Touch on the ball right now from Promise David. Another pass forward, and it's maybe a chance for Davies. Alphonso Davies going to be dispossessed. So Alphonso Davies loses the ball. It's going to be a rainbow kick forward here, headed back towards Crepo, and Crepo pitches this forward like his name was Shohei Ohtani. Here we go. Played back. And ball movement just kind of zigzagging here for Canada as they attack here from the left side. Bottom of the pitch, Alphonso Davies tries to size this up. Double team comes in. He plays backwards. Chance right now for, looks like Estacio. Estacio gives it back to Davies. Davies into the box he goes. Lays this forward. Chance inside for Dave. No! And Jonathan David couldn't get it to go. Alphonso Davies once again. It's outside the box once more. A save had to happen. Canada earns a throw-in. Canada, hello, knocking on the door here. Trying to break through the South African defense. Davies over the ball once more, another throw-in. Welcome to the World Cup, Alphonso Davies. Davies throws this one into a dangerous area. This is going to be kicked away once more. And just with that one simple switch, we've now got action. Davies to throw this in again for Canada. It's thrown in, back to Davies. This is going to be a quick touch on the ball and cleared out as a throw-in again for Canada. Canada, more throw-ins than shots on goal right here. Canada towards the middle. Derek Cornelius gives to Seeger. Seeger back to Cornelius. Played to the left. Estacchio. Again back to Cornelius. And it's Derek Cornelius with it now. Played to the left. It's Estacchio at the sideline. Estacchio just going to give this all the way back to the keeper. Crepo says, you know what, let's go the other way. Defougerol now has it. Defougerol plays to Derek Cornelius. Looks like Canada trying to take a page out of the South Africa book, trying to bait them into pulling some defenders forward and then making an attack happen. They go all the way back to Crepo, and 4 attackers will bite on this. Maybe a chance now. Crepo tries to put this into the dangerous area. It's going to end up being a throw-in once again for Canada. Throw-in for Estacchio. Goes back to Cornelius. Looks like we're getting close to that 80-minute mark, so 10 minutes left to play here. Estacchio goes backwards, looks towards the middle, plays this to Seeger. Seeger plays out wide to Alistair Johnston. Johnston plays wide again. Nice play forward. Who's got it here? Maybe. Looks like backwards for Seeger once more. Cornelius to Defougerol. Defougerol's on the run. Defougerol bringing it up. He does dribble that forward really well. Alphonso Davies now over the ball. It's going to be played in, and it looks like it's going to be defended well here. Davies and Schaffelberg have actually flipped sides right now. Here comes a chance for Canada. They are deep range, and it's Davies. Davies, Estacchio, bad first touch right there. Estacchio gets it back. Cannot pass this in the window. Pretty clear window, and South Africa gives it back. Canada, throw in again. Throw into Cornelius. Still just somewhere between that attacking third and middle third of the pitch. Spending a lot of time in this attacking half, but can't get into that box. Pass to David. Nice run up the backside here. This is whipped to the back post, looking for Alphonso Davies. Good idea from Alistair Johnston. Maybe a counterattack here for South Africa. South Africa going to move as Schaffelberg is going to have the whistle blown against him for absolutely nothing, but RSA will get the ball back. You're welcome, user. Once the overtime is over and still no one has scored, then penalty kicks until someone scores. Correct, Robert Zamora. Correct. Alrighty, folks. So Jonathan David, this is tough, man. Jonathan David with a shot on goal that had to be saved by the keeper. It was. Multiple shots on goal saved by Ronwin Williams. We know that he is very good at saves during penalty kicks. This is a beautiful through ball right now. Promise David will give this away. Bruh. Dude. That was so close. Another beautiful pass. I don't think the offsides flag went up. The keeper going to roll this out. Fakes the rollout. Hail Mary, says user. Yo, watch it go to penalties, says randomness. It could randomness. It very well could. 82 minutes are gone. 8 minutes left to go in regulation time. A chest trap down here. Looks like Schaffelberg got a piece of it now, and it's going up to the Canadian front line. David Promise pushes this forward, and still a lot of legs, a lot of ping pong here. Looks like a foosball table. South Africa is now on the run. It's Mbatha. Mbatha tries to play this forward, and it looks like Mbatha can't thread the needle. Instead, it's taken back by Canada. Canada has a chance to move the ball well here. This through ball is going to find someone, and this is going to be quickly out of steam here. Looks like more steam coming from the South Africa side. This one's dangerous. If he can control it, he can't. Defougerol goes down. The official says play on. Alphonso Davies now showing off the footwork, showing off the fresh legs, and intercepting it or picking it off anyways. Badu, gets it back. Back line here. South Africa again. Not looking to push the envelope. They are going to bait Canada into getting out of position. It's worked multiple times in this game. Canada hopeful with their pressure, trying to win the ball back. But they keep going back here to the keeper again. So Williams plays this to Madiba. Madiba gives to Mokoena. Mokoena, not the Macarena, plays that forward really well to Macopa. And this is played back in the middle one more time, slung forward here. Apoles has a chance outside the box, cuts back the other way. He shoots on goal. Crepo gets the save. What a save for Crepo. Wow, had to make that save in perfect position there as well. Great job. Here's the counterattack for Canada. Played forward. There's the through ball. This is back towards the spot. South African player slips. Not enough support there to make this a dangerous attack. Counterattack maybe. Is he onside? And Madu has his legs taken out from under him. The official says get up. It's going to be an attack now for Canada. Canada's on the run. Here comes a chance for Eustachio. Gives to Davies. Davies with the ball. Davies. Footwork. Footwork. More footwork. More footwork. More energy. More energy. Not getting any of that. It's taken away by RSA. South Africa on the run. Onside. You've got a buddy here. There you go. Played forward. South Africa could be the first to break through. It could be the end of the cup for one of these two teams here. Someone's going home today. There's no doubt about that. Still on his feet. No whistle. Late whistle. There it is. South Africa free kick. 5 minutes left to go. All right, 17 and 15. Going to swap right now. Rainers coming on. Moemi coming on. Moena. Okay. Maseko is coming off. So that is your right wing. Looks like Moremi is going to come on. Moremi is who it is, numero 8. And it looks like number 17 up front is going to be swapped out for number 15. Rainers. We'll see. No Lyle Foster, though, huh? All right, guys, played back. Up in the air it goes. And here comes Canada with a potential chance. Alistair Johnston going to lose the ball by a good piece of South African defending. So South Africa's defense plays it wide to Madu. Madu is going to be taken out right now. Another free kick given to South Africa. Under 4 minutes left to go. So Way Willow took the words out of my mouth. Way, what do you think? How many extra added minutes are we getting? I'm going to say +4 in this one. I'm going to say +4. Here's a boot forward because I think we're going to get that extra time. +4 feels right. +4 feels right. All right, here we go. Played backwards. RSA, South Africa towards the middle. They're standing inside that middle circle. Looks like Canada will win the ball back. Eustachio over the ball. There is a good attack. Here comes a real chance. Alphonso Davies has help in the box. Early cross keeps it low. Should have put that towards the penalty spot. Lots of Canadian heads in the area. Bad read of the situation. Beautifully timed through ball forward now for Reiners. And Reiners has it here. He plays it back towards the middle. It's going to be a chance for Mbatha. Mbatha switches the point of attack. It's now on the right side of the pitch for South Africa. Y'all saying 7, 5, 6 says Molmer. Navy says 5. +6 says the Friendly Ghost. +5 for LA or L Ambience. 100% overtime. 100% overtime in this one. Huh. Was that scripted? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Was that scripted? Type Y for yes, type N for no. First game of the World Cup knockout rounds, you're getting extra time? Really? Really? Come on. Come on. Now, honestly, in the defense of this whole situation, this does seem like a good chance right now. Can South Africa capitalize? It's up in the air. Dangerous ball. The hazard warning lights are still going on. A whistle coming in, and the danger will subside. M equals maybe. Maybe scripted. just seems oddly coincidental for the very first game of the knockout rounds to go. The only game today, mind you. The only game today, mind you, to be a game that goes into extra time. Played to the right side. Diffuser is going to deliver a pass with too much zip out to the sideline. It's going to be popped up in the air, and it's going to be a throw-in now for South Africa. I'm watching this game. I'm watching intently. And even though I am able to articulate everything that's coming in off the screen, the only thing I can really think about is how bad I want Wingstop. This pass goes backwards right now. Starving, dude. Pass goes backwards right now. It's going to go forward to Ocon. Ocon has it on the back line. He'll pass this to Williams. Williams, the goalkeeper, going to hold as we hit this 90-minute mark, guys. 90-minute mark. Added time coming in. I've arbitrarily added the 4 minutes. It could change here. Getting closer to 50-50 possession, but South Africa doing the bait and switch time and time again. Looks like Canada has wised up to it. South Africa, it's +5, by the way. South Africa is definitely does not care what the world thinks of them. They will play their style of football, and that is it. And I respect that. I do. But here is Canada, and they need to get a win right now. Good interception. Must need interception right there. Diffuser plays it in the middle. Goes back once more. Canada, control this ball. We've got no time left right here, boys. Let's go. Throw in coming in now. Here's Alphonso Davies asking for some help on the sideline. He'll turn around and throws it backwards. So Alphonso Davies throws it backwards. It's played in the middle. Seeger gives it to Diffuser. Diffuser looks to the right where he's got help with Alistair Johnston and Schaffelberg. Up the middle once more. Schaffelberg going to work the sideline. Schaffelberg has a chance. That's a whip into the box. That's a dangerous chance. The shot goes in! That's in! Eustáquio! Goal! Let's go! With time running out, Eustáquio finds the net. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Could not have come at a better time. Eustáquio saves the day for Canada. Just lets it go off a volley right there. The ball is in the air. It's not on the ground. It's spinning. It's swerving. It's dipping. Two defenders in the way. He picks his spot. He delivers the ball right to the bottom slot in the bottom corner. Professional, clean, perfect. Canada with the lead with no time left. No time left. What a play for Canada. Wow. Here's South Africa in desperation mode. Now Bafana going to get electric here. This is going to be a slip. Canada now has to play keep away. Here is Jonathan David. Plays that forward. Maybe a chance for Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg will be brought down to the ground. No whistle here. It's South Africa once again. Game's not over, guys. Game is not over. South Africa has 2 minutes left to make something happen. Here comes the attack, and lucky for Canada, it was a bad pass. Canada playing backwards. It's dangerous here. Crepo has to get rid of this one. Woo. Running right past him, the South African attackers. Dangerous play here. So nice touch from Alphonso Davies. Here's Eustáquio, plays that forward now. Maybe another chance for Promise David? No. Instead, RSA gets it back. Here is South Africa on the run, looking to tie this thing up. It's played back towards the middle. South Africa to the right-hand side. South Africa running out of time. It's Madu. Madu plays this forward. Man stays onside. Flag goes up. Offside. Canada's ball. Canada about to win this game, dude. Canada about to win this game. Fired up. their first knockout win in World Cup history. Let's go, Canada. I see you, Canada. Let's go. Bro. That's the way to go, says Deborah. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, less than a minute here left to go. The official might add a few extra seconds since that goal did eat up about 1 of the 5 minutes. Throw in from the sideline here. It's almost over. South Africa, the lights are dimming, and they are dimming quickly on the World Cup run for South Africa. Here's a beautiful ball forward, and it's handled very well. Schaffelberg comes crashing in from behind, though, and Schaffelberg says, "Get this weak stuff out of here." The official is saying 1 more minute. He's going to add 1 more minute because of the goal that was scored. So here is another South Africa attack. It is all-out attack mode. South Africa outside the box. It's played into the box and cleared out by Canada. Very dangerous attacks coming in now for South Africa. A must-have goal right now or their World Cup run is done. South Africa. Back towards the middle, it's Mbatha. Mbatha looks to the right, doesn't like it. Will decide to dribble. Plays towards the middle one more time. Another dangerous attack maybe out to the wide side. Madu. Back to the middle once more. Spin move here. A chance maybe. Apollos into the box. No, Apollos can't get it to go. And here is going to be another clearance from this Canada side. They give it to the keeper. 30 seconds left to go. Camera on the referee. Can they do the impossible? South Africa looking to send this into overtime. Looks like a throw-in. 18 seconds left to go. Possible chance. This is crossed to the back post, and Crepo is there. This is going to be it, man. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. You can see the players understanding that this is about to be over. Larea saying his choice of words. We're at +6 already. The official needs to blow that whistle. Everyone on the sideline saying, "Where's the damn whistle?" And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this will be it. Canada! Canada will win this game! Congratulations to the Canada fans watching this one right now. This was a damn good game, bro. One goal is all we needed. That was fire, bro. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Wow, Canada will advance. I'm cheesing because that was sick, dude. That was awesome. That deserves an applause. That was a great first game. Glad they settled it in regulation time and not in extra time. Fantastic first game for Canada, but it is going to get harder from here. Let's take a look at the bracket, guys. Let's take a look at the schedule while y'all are still with me. Really quick, we'll look at the schedule first, and then we'll take a look at this bracket if I can find my graphics. Okay, schedule first. Tomorrow, we've got 3 games. Canada gets the win today. They will advance. Tomorrow, Brazil and Japan. Germany and Paraguay. Netherlands and Morocco. 3 games tomorrow. On Tuesday, Ivory Coast, Norway, France, Sweden, Mexico, Ecuador. Then on Wednesday, England, DR Congo, Belgium, Senegal, USA, Bosnia, Herzegovina. On Thursday, Spain, Austria, Portugal, Croatia, Switzerland, Algeria. And Friday, Egypt, Australia, Argentina, Cabo Verde, and Colombia, Ghana. That is the schedule for the next 5 days. Let's take a look at what is possible and what Canada will need to get, well, to the big dance. We're going to zoom in here pretty hard. Take a close look at this. Thank you guys, man. This was awesome, dude. Crazy good game. Okay, so Canada advances. Boom. Their next match is going to be either against Netherlands or Morocco. Best case scenario, they get Morocco. Worst case scenario, Netherlands shows up knocking on the door. It's going to be a tough match. Either way, Canada does have an opportunity here. But then after this, guys, after that match, let's say they do advance to the quarterfinals. On the other side of this bracket, it's Germany, Paraguay. I've got Germany up here. France, Sweden. I got France up here. And then after this, I got France on the other side. Can Canada, first of all, get past Netherlands or Morocco, and then against the heavy favorites to win this entire World Cup coming out of here? If they can, honestly, the cup might as well be theirs if they can knock out one of those big teams. Down at the bottom part of the bracket, guys, it is Portugal and Croatia, Spain and Austria, USA, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Belgium, and Senegal. These are going to be the games out over here. I've got, coming out of here, I've got Croatia and Luka Modric, his squad, coming out through that side. Portugal, it's 50-50 for me, man. I think it's way closer than some people think. I do believe Portugal is the favorite to advance, but I'm going with the dark horse Croatia to get out of that one. Then I do think Spain will get out through the other side. I think that's where it ends for Croatia and or Portugal. Spain will probably end up in this spot. United States, Bosnia-Herzegovina. I see USA advancing. Then we've got Belgium, Senegal. I got Belgium advancing. We've had this matchup before with USA and Belgium. USA looking for a little revenge. I think USA is going to win on home soil, and we'll get USA versus Spain there for the quarterfinals. Tomorrow, we've got this one right now. We've got Brazil and Japan. I've got Brazil advancing here. Ivory Coast and Norway, not an easy matchup. I do think Norway will advance. Mexico, Ecuador, also a very close game here, but I do think that home games for Mexico make a big difference. And England to advance. Then coming out of this one right here, Brazil, Norway, I'm taking Brazil. Mexico maybe can get past England. Guys, I'm really trying to stay away from betting in this World Cup because this is just too unpredictable. I think the stronger team is going to be England. I think we'll see England and Brazil in the quarterfinals over there. And I love Mexico's squad. Argentina, Cape Verde. An amazing run for you guys. Fantastic first World Cup showing. Congratulations. But it ends here. Argentina will advance. We've got Australia and Egypt, and as much as I love Australia, something about Salah is going to get them through. Then we're going to see Argentina and Egypt up here. Argentina will likely advance. Switzerland, Algeria. Algeria scored 3 goals yesterday, guys. Switzerland looking decent as well. Switzerland, I think, is the better of the two teams. And then we've got Colombia and Ghana. Really good match, underrated match right now. Colombia should advance. Colombia should advance again. And we'll see Argentina, Colombia down here. I do believe that Argentina will handle business. Argentina will go through. And up top, I think it's going to be Brazil going through. Brazil and Argentina there to the semis. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on the internet. Anyways, I hope that was helpful to paint a picture for you guys. Again, the schedule is right here, guys. Mexico is good, says Diane. Not just are they good, Diane, they're also playing at home, which makes a massive difference. Makes a massive difference. But just know, South Africa's gone. That means that we've now got 31 teams remaining. After tomorrow, we will have 28 teams remaining. Yep, they're gonna keep dropping like flies, guys. After that, 25 teams remaining. Then come Wednesday, by the end of Wednesday, we'll have 21 teams remaining. And it's just going to keep going down until we've got 16 left. So that's it. It's actually 22, then 19, then 16. So, all right, guys. That was fun. That was fun. Thank y'all for subscribing today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for kicking it, smashing the subscribe button, helping us out on this channel as we continue to push forward. Our next stop is 142,000 subscribers. Looks like we need to pick up on our next big day of streaming, we should do okay, man. We should do all right. Just curious, though. Shout out to the newbies in the chat. March needs you. Quebec. Leafland, do it. I don't care if we lose in the round of 16. We're a top 16. Let's go Canada, says Messi. You're welcome, Diane. You're welcome, Robert. I didn't know, Mario. It's getting better and better, says Jerome. Says Joe Romo. What would happen if it was a tie? There is no tie anymore. There are no more ties, guys. No more draws. That does no longer exist. These are the knockout rounds. It is win or go home. If that game had gone past the +5, we would have had extra time. If there was no extra time, we would have gone to a penalty shootout. And in that case, well, we would figure out a winner that way. So no more ties. It's not happening. Allez Rouge, says Rod. That's it. All right, man. Thank goodness, says B. Johnson. I think Canada's going to win it. This is literally history for Canada. So happy that we made it this far. South Africa was looking good for penalties. Last game, we will win. That's okay. What a ride, says Rod. Maybe. Maybe. Happy, Ashley. Happy to be here for you. We're out of T-shirts. Tim's in sponsoring more. Let's see. What a goal from Estacchio, says Lawyered. Lawyered. Yes. What a goal from Estacchio. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us today, man. This was crazy. Just shy of 100,000 views. It's a good sign for these next few streams. I thought Elon Musk, South Africa, would win for sure. Oh, is it his birthday today? I did not know that. FK Time says we're still happy, South Africa. Ernie, thank you for your time. Appreciate you, Ernie. Thanks for watching, man. How good is Bosnia-Herzegovina? This is the first time they've ever been to a World Cup and the first time they've ever made to a knockout round. So, small sample size, guitar dude. Galter dude. Small sample size. Let's see. How do I think Portugal will play? Portugal did not play well. They tied with DR Congo. They tied with Colombia. They got 4 goals when they played the weakest team in the group, but Portugal is not coming off as impressive to me. I do think that Croatia also struggled in their games. There's Luka Modric right now, speaking of Croatia. Promoting Kalshi here, trash. Anyways, who do you want to meet next, Netherlands or Morocco? I think Netherlands should win that game. You're welcome, Francisco. Is Canada in the top 16? They are, Sandra. They officially are a top 16 team after today's win. Officially a top 16 team in the world after today's win. Ronaldo was off, says JK. Regardless of everything, the first groups were all pretty exciting to watch. I agree. FK Time saying, I am glad we made it this far, and thanks for reading my comment. Dude, anytime, dude. Thanks for watching. Who's next for Canada? We don't know yet, Mark Webber, but it'll likely be the Netherlands. If it's for sure either Netherlands or Morocco. All right, guys. Well, it's after 4 p.m., so here's what I'll do. I am going to leave this graphic up for you guys. Y'all can see the matchups. Canada just advanced through. This is the knockout stages right now. We are here. I'm going to leave the chat open for another 10 minutes-ish, 5-10 minutes. You guys can stick around, lay your predictions in here. By the way, I did confirm, guys, literally nobody won the group brackets for the pick'ems, and that sucks. So we'll try again for pick'ems for the NFL season. For those of you who did participate, thank you guys for playing, but we did not get a full, clean roster out of anyone. That's all right. So Canada gets through. I'll leave the brackets up for you guys. I am going to start setting up. We got a long week ahead of us. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Mario. Be sure to check out my website, footballnationusa.com. Again, footballnationusa.com. We'll see y'all tomorrow for those other 3 games. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.